what is up? Welcome to the channel and to another IVF Diaries vlog. Today I kind of want to just take you through and kind of chit chat about all of the prep or what I'm doing ahead of our frozen embryo transfer. At the time of me filming this video, we're gonna be doing it in like two and a half weeks. So I kind of just want to talk through, my mindset, my perspective, what I'm doing, what I'm not doing. As well, I kind of just want to take you through a day of eating, why I'm choosing certain foods, why I'm not, that type of stuff. Oh my goodness, I am very tired this morning. I did go to bed a little bit late last night, that's why, but every day is honestly looking pretty different from me. Depending how well you know me or how much you know about my story, I am self-employed. I did take over my mom's business when she passed away, but our business is seasonal, so I am in full-time work right now. I was off for the winter. During the winter, my days and like the vlogs that I showed you of our IVF journey were kind of like repetitive, but now that I'm back to work, every single day is different. Today is just gonna be the day that I'm showing you because I have a little bit more free time-ish. My morning routine is pretty much the same. Sometimes I have to get up a little bit earlier. Sometimes I go to bed a little bit later. Right now for morning routine, I do the same thing. I wake up, I do my skincare, make the bed, take Kobe out, I feed him. You guys already know the staple in my life is having warm beef bone broth every single morning, first thing to break the fast. First and foremost, beef bone broth is very like nutritious and it's known for its rich nutrient content, which just helps support overall health and even reproductive health. There is a crap ton of amino acids, collagen, and essential minerals found in bone broth. It's good for your gut health because it's anti-inflammatory, and it is also great for your immune system. Right now, I've been, oh my god, struggling a tiny bit. I don't have any known allergies, but with the shift in weather, we're in spring now and like it's warmer, I'm noticing I'm sneezing more. I have itchy eyes, so I definitely am allergic to some sort of pollen or something that is going on with the change of season right now. And I do not want to be sick for this embryo transfer, so I'm gonna stick with my bone broth. And then the other thing I do every single morning is I read first thing. Right now I am almost done this book. It's called The Inmate by Frida McFadden. So stinking good. I only have maybe like 20 or 30 pages left. Now, I kind of promised myself that I would stop reading thrillers because I'm the type of person, I actually dream about like these books after I read them, especially if I read them at night. So that's why, one, I'm reading it in the morning, and two, this is not terrible. It's not like gory or anything, but I think as soon as I finish this, I'm gonna move to like a happy romance and I'm just gonna kind of stick with that. Just got back from my walk, and honestly, I can't remember if I said this already, maybe in another vlog, but I'm actually really happy that we're doing this embryo transfer when it's nicer weather, because overall my mindset just feels better. When the sun is shining and it's not cold and depressing, I just automatically feel better. Not feeling that seasonal depression whatsoever. So I'm just like, even going outside for that 20-minute walk was so good for my mental health. We ended up doing 20 minutes, 19 seconds, 1.57 kilometers, and it's only 9:30 and I've already hit 3,200 steps for the day, which is great. My goal is definitely like 8,000 to 10,000 per day, just so that it means I'm moving my body, because when I'm moving my body, that means the blood is flowing. But I definitely have been hitting closer to 10,000, even going beyond that daily. Now it is time to cook some breakfast. Right now it is 11:36. I just got changed. I just put on this like two-piece set because I have to go to acupuncture, and I realized the dress that I was wearing I couldn't wear to acupuncture because it has shorts underneath and it's all like a one piece, so she can't do my stomach, like the fertility acupuncture, if I'm wearing that dress, because she needs to like lift this and like lift this down, right? So I needed to change. My appointment is at 12:15, so I definitely need to leave in the next 10 minutes, but I am a little bit hungry, so we're gonna have a quick snack. So something I've been prioritizing is oatmeal, and I've been loving these overnight oats from Mush. I've talked about it, honestly, probably in every what I eat video, but oatmeal is really good for you. It has so many beneficial properties, and I just love these like pre-made overnight oats because it's so simple and easy. I can have it as a quick snack. It takes literally no time to make it. Even though making oatmeal on my own, it doesn't take that long, but this is seriously 0 seconds. I just have to pull off the top. Plus the flavors are really good. So I believe it's a 12 pack. Is it 12 pack? From Costco, and it's $17.99. I think my favorite is the vanilla bean. Then there is apple cinnamon and maple cinnamon. And I like them because it is a women-owned brand. So in this particular one, it is 6 grams of fat, 6 grams of protein, and 33 grams of carbs. And literally the ingredients are almond base, which is water and almonds, rolled oats, dates, vanilla extract, and sea salt. So very limited ingredients, very simple, gets to the point. It's nutritious and good. My acupuncture appointment, like I said, is at 12:15, so it's smack midday. So I kind of wanted this because it doesn't make me super full, but it definitely will hold me over for the next hour until I get home from my appointment to have lunch. Again, I don't have acupuncture every day, it's just today. I do it once a week, and I'm gonna be doing it once a week until I am pregnant. And even maybe during pregnancy, I might still do it, but maybe I'll do it less often. I don't know. I don't want to get too far ahead. Oh my gosh, I am always so tired after acupuncture. It just makes me so sleepy, but it went really good. I spoke to my acupuncturist, obviously about everything, and we kind of just talked a little bit of a game plan. It's obviously hard to put things set in stone because we don't know exactly when my transfer is going to be, but I told her what they said, you know, kind of the approximate timeline, and basically she wants me to see her the day before my transfer and the day of my transfer after the transfer. For example, if the transfer is in the morning, then I will go see her either like on the way home or in the afternoon. She is also very, very excited. Obviously, I've been going to her since I think the first or second week of November. So this is also kind of like a long time coming for her as well. Like, she's excited for this new chapter and she wants to obviously help me get pregnant and whatever. So yeah, very, very exciting. I just quickly stopped at Shoppers Drug Mart. Hopefully this is the last time for the next like year that I have to buy tampons. Let's pray for that. I am absolutely starving. It is definitely a little bit later for lunch than I normally eat, but thankfully I had leftovers in the fridge. So last night we had rice and salmon, so I'm just having leftover of that. And then I cut up some sweet peppers and carrots with some ranch just to get some micronutrients and veggies in. I know a lot of people, like when they talk about prepping for transfers and just like IVF in general, they say it a lot of like white grains, so like white rice and pasta and just like those types of carbs they try and stay away from. But honestly, if I'm being so real, I feel like I'm not changing much food-wise moving into my transfer. I feel like I eat very healthy and well-balanced overall, and I feel like if I like try and do too much, I'm just gonna stress myself out, and I do not want to be stressed. So I'm being a little bit more conscious, just making sure I'm getting in fruits and veggies and having like a balanced diet, getting my protein in, but also just enjoying food, because honestly, like the way I see it, and like I've seen so many people's journeys, they can do everything perfect and right and it still doesn't work for them. So I just want to enjoy enjoy what I'm doing. Salmon is really good because it has omega-3, which you should have pre-embryo transfer. I do have omega-3 in my prenatal, but obviously it's nice to have fish just like once in a while. And of course with that, I am staying extra hydrated. I've already drank 1.5 of these bottles. I had electrolytes in them, just again for some extra minerals and keep me really, really hydrated. I have been peeing a crap ton. I love veggies with ranch, especially when it's warmer. I don't know, it just hits differently. For a little change of scenery, I just moved outside. It is so nice out. Honestly, I might need to change back into my dress because it's kind of hot and I'm gonna go walk Kobe after this. But I kind of just wanted to talk about a few other things. So you guys know that I take Bird and Bee prenatals. I used to take them at night after dinner because you're supposed to take it with food, but lately I've been finding, one, I'm way too full after dinner, and two, I don't know why, it's been making my stomach feel a little bit nauseous, which is so weird because I've been taking these for like 2.5 years. So for the past like week, I just switched my time to do it during the day right after lunch. I'm still taking the Power prenatals for females, but I'm not using the CoQ10. So I think before I was taking 8 pills a day, now I am taking 6. And obviously I just down that with water. My little fur baby right here beside me. I also find if I don't take it with food or like right after food, that also makes me nauseous. And the other thing to note that I'm still doing is Brazil nuts. So I'm usually only having like 1 to 2 a day, just kind of depending on the size. For today, I grabbed 2 because they're quite small. I know I've talked about this before, but I haven't in a while. So Brazil nuts are really good just overall, but it does have fertility like properties or benefits. So one of them is that it has selenium. Now there isn't studies about humans, but they've tested Brazil nuts on animals, and the animal group that had the Brazil nuts showed to have healthy or healthier follicles, which is obviously important during IVF. So that's why I continue to take them. I just briefly want to talk about like my workouts and what I'm doing because I've been having a few people DM me. Today in particular, I am actually taking a rest day. So unfortunately, I'm not taking you guys through a workout. I've worked out the past 3 days in a row. So yesterday I went to a yoga class. The day before that I did an hour of tennis, and the day before that I did a 6.5 kilometer bike ride. And since I just had acupuncture, I think I just need to like take an active rest day. I'm gonna get my 8 to 10,000 steps in for sure, but like in terms of working out, I'm just gonna chill. Now that it's getting warmer, I'm probably gonna be doing like different activities, but fundamentally still want to have like the same type of weeks. So I'm aiming for 1 to 2 weightlifting sessions per week. Because I'm doing 1 to 2, I'm just making them full body workouts. I'm not like doing an upper body or a lower body, and I'm using little to moderate weight. I am not heavy weightlifting at all. I'm not going for PRs. I'm not like training super hard, and I'm just aiming for a little bit higher reps, like 10 to 12. I have been making it a priority to do yoga twice a week simply because it is a stress reliever for me. I enjoy doing it, and it's also good for like moving your body and just helping blood flow. And then another like 1 to 2 times a week, I'm kind of just doing like fun activities. So before it was mainly just Zumba, but like I said, now that it's getting nicer and warmer outside, I'm going for bike rides, I'm playing tennis. Alan and I were also thinking about buying rollerblades. So that's just kind of what I'm doing right now to prep for transfer. I just want to move my body in whichever way feels good without putting too much like mechanical stress on my body, and just like have fun. I just want to smile and just enjoy it. I don't have any strength goals. I don't have any physical goals. I just want to mentally feel good and just like enjoy working out and moving my body. Goodness. Okay guys, good night. I'm going to bed, but before I go to bed, I just wanted to share one. I'm having chamomile tea. I always, is my camera moving? I have you on a tripod on my bed, so it's slanted. It's fine. But I always have chamomile tea before I go to bed. It is so nice to start the day off with something warm, my beef bone broth, and then ending the day with something warm. Also, chamomile is really good for like just calming, relaxing. It helps me sleep. And if you didn't know, Like you guys saw, I went to acupuncture earlier today, but Chinese medicine says that a warm womb is what you need for trying to conceive and getting pregnant. So wearing things like warm socks, literally I've been wearing socks 24/7 even though it's getting hot out, and then having warm foods and drinks is really good for you. So that is something that I want to continue. Obviously having good sleep is very important for this process. This is something that I've been doing for quite a while, like I want to say at least like 6 months, but I wear an eye mask to bed. I like it. It helps me sleep better. I don't know, it could totally just be a placebo or like in my head, but I feel like I sleep better when I wear the mask because I just don't like light in, like I like everything to be pitch black. So focusing on quality sleep and quantity of sleep, I want at least 8 hours every single night. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you have any questions at all, as always, shoot me a DM on Instagram or comment it down below. The next IVF video we're gonna basically be starting because I'm gonna be getting my period any second now. So very, very exciting. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Subscribe to me down below. Give this video a big thumbs up and we will catch you then. Good night.